Okay, so a couple of weeks ago, actually maybe about a month and a half ago, Zoe planted a bunch of seeds into these seedling trays, and we put labels into them, and my intention was to take a photo of all the labels so that I knew where they were in case the labels got messed up. But there was a delay in the planting, so we didn't have all the labels, and I was waiting, so I never took the photo, and so now we don't know where anything is. So what we're going to do is look at the leaves, smell the leaves, see if we can figure out what some of the plants are so that we can figure out where to plant them in our garden. Here we go. So as I was going back through this video and editing, I decided to do some Googling and see how accurate we were with our guesses. I can tell you we definitely didn't have a clue what cantaloupe, watermelon, pumpkin, loofah, any of that looked like. So leave a comment below and let us know how many you got right and what we got wrong. Okay, so first up we have this one, which there are 6 plants in here, because I think some got doubled up on. There were supposed to be only 2 seeds per pot, and yeah, it looks like it's a little bit more than that. So I'm gonna... Oh, I don't know what this one is.
I think I know what it is.
I have a guess, but what do you think it is?
I think it is cucumber.
You think it's cucumber?
Yes.
You could be right, actually. Looking at the little leaf,
And the flower.
I mean the little tiny flower, that does look like a cucumber flower. Alright, so we're going to call this one cucumber. We'll see. The leaves do look like cucumber. Alright, next up we have this one, which kind of looks similar to the cucumber. Oh, there's a mini granddaddy longleg on it.
Okay.
It also doesn't have a smell. So,
yeah, I say that's also
a cucumber?
actually, that looks like it could be a squash, maybe?
No, not. It's definitely not a squash.
Yeah, it's the cucumber.
I think it is cucumber. Alright, what do you think this one is? I know what this one is. It doesn't have a smell either, but I know what this one is. What'd you say?
Basil?
You got it. It is basil. So this looks just like the basil from In My Gardener. So that's awesome. Good job. Alright. You want to go with that one? Okay,
Yeah.
what do you think that one is?
Tomato.
Tomato. I think you're right. You can smell, this might be too tiny to smell, but normally tomato has a smell.
It smells like tomatoes.
But it doesn't, to me it doesn't smell like tomatoes, but there's no smell on this one. It does look like tomato, but it's a little hard for me to tell for sure. This one?
Yep.
What do you think that one is? I'll tell you what I think it is.
Tomato?
You think it's a tomato?
I know.
I think that it is a weed. Like a maple tree sapling or something. I'm not 100% sure though.
I don't know. I don't think that is.
You don't think so?
No.
Oh, it could be like a morning glory or something.
Maybe.
Guess we'll have to see. Alright, let's see. Let's do this one.
That actually kind of looks like that the basil.
No,
it
it's definitely not basil. Let me see if it has a smell. No smell. Guess we'll just have to make sure to give it lots of sun.
Yep.
Alright, up next we have this one, which I honestly don't have any clue what it is. How about you?
I know it's one. I'm pretty sure this is one that I don't know much about.
Yeah.
Have we even planted any celery? I feel like we don't have celery.
Well, and normally you plant celery right into the ground, but I didn't have much success when I planted celery right into the ground early in the spring.
Yeah.
So I do think I could have given you celery seeds to plant in here, and I was kind of thinking celery too.
Yeah, but I don't remember ever having celery though.
No?
Maybe bay leaf?
No, we don't have bay leaf.
Oh.
No. And that doesn't look like a bay leaf.
Okay.
So I don't know.
I'll just be a mystery.
So this one, to me,
it looks the same.
just like that one. And I think they're both weeds. We have a bunch of oak trees around. Up next we have this one. Any guesses?
I don't know what that one could be.
Yeah, neither do I. We'll have to see. Alright, how about this one? I know
tomato.
what this one is. Yep. Let's see if we can smell the tomato scent. Yeah, smell it. Rub it a little bit with your fingers.
Oh yeah,
You smell
that's
it?
tomato.
Yeah. Okay, up next we have
Someone who's tangly.
So these are going to have to be planted pretty deep in the garden because they got a little bit leggy from being inside.
And they look like they have to have a trellis.
I know.
Because I see those little things, they're grabbing on those guys. Must be the
What do you think
same.
it is?
Pea.
You think it's a pea?
Yeah, because look over there.
It's not
I'd
a
say
pea.
it's oh.
Not a pea.
Okay.
I have a guess that. Let me smell the leaves. Doesn't have much scent. No, not much scent. Any guess? You don't know?
No.
I'm thinking some sort of pumpkin. To me, these look like pumpkin leaves.
Yeah, I forgot about pumpkin.
So yeah, I think it's some kind of pumpkin. Not sure what kind,
They
but
were lined up, then I'm pretty sure those pumpkins are nearby.
these have all been switched around. Alright, now this one.
I bet that's the cucumber one.
Doesn't have a smell.
Yeah, that's the cucumber leaves.
You think it's cucumber?
Cucumber leaves pokey on the outside.
Yeah, it does kind of look like cucumber.
And it has that weird, like, fuzzy looking.
It's a little long. Then cucumber normally starts off a little bit smaller, but we have a couple different types of cucumber, so it could be cucumber. Let's go with this one.
See, very fuzzy, pokey guys in there.
I think I know what this one is too.
Pumpkin?
Yeah, I think it is. It doesn't have a smell. It's got the little curly Q, little curly Q's on it. And these kind of leaves
Yeah, they have
usually
a,
are pumpkin.
yeah, they have a cool feeling.
Alright, let's look at this one. I think I know what this one is, maybe.
Zucchini.
Oh, you know what? I think you're right, actually. I wasn't thinking that at first, but yeah, I do think this is some sort of zucchini or
look
squash.
at the orange flower stuff. Flowery stuff.
Yeah. Yep. I think you're right. I was thinking pumpkin, but no, it is definitely some sort of zucchini or squash.
Alrighty.
Nice job. Alright. How about this one?
Cucumber.
You think it's cucumber?
Yeah. We have like 3,000 cucumbers.
We do. But we only have 2 types of cucumbers. We actually have this, which is a cucumber too. So yeah, that could be cucumber. That wouldn't take us over our cucumber limit here. Alright, what is this one?
Tomato.
Yep. Looks like tomato. We've got about 8. What is that one?
Tomato.
Yep.
Okay.
That's a tomato also.
Okay, too many tomatoes.
So many tomatoes.
Zucchini.
Zucchini or squash. We've got about 4 different types of these that we've planted.
Yep.
Okay. Couple more. Oh, this one is. I just brought these outside again. They've been in and out, but I've been handling them a lot today, so some of them are kind of floppy like this. So we'll see how they do. But yeah, that's definitely a tomato. Okay, here's another one. Any guesses?
That looks like a tomato.
Let's smell
Kind
it.
of.
Oh, yeah. Smell it. You'll figure it out.
Tomato?
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Yeah, that's tomato.
It smells like a tomato. It is a
Okay.
tomato.
How about this one?
I don't know. Oh, zucchini.
Zucchini or squash?
Zucchini flower.
Nope, that's not a flower. That's an old leaf.
Oh, well, it looks like a flower. Let's see what this thing
Torn in
says.
half.
Cucumber.
Oh, it does say cucumber?
Yes, cucumber.
Oh, so we thought it was zucchini, but actually this is probably cucumber?
I don't know. Those things got moved around a lot.
They did. The labels, yeah.
Let's see what this label says. Maybe.
Okay, I know what this one is.
Zucchini.
Yep, some sort of zucchini or squash.
This thing just ripped in half. It said something.
And how about this one?
Zucchini.
Yep, some sort of zucchini or squash. And how about this one?
Some stringy kind.
Some sort of either pumpkin or watermelon.
Watermelon on this one.
Oh, I never smelled leaves like that. Smell the leaves. Maybe that's cantaloupe.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Weird.
It's definitely something vining.
Maybe it is a cantaloupe.
It could be. Because we didn't see anything that we thought was cantaloupe.
That is so small. I don't know how we're gonna guess that.
Yeah. Ooh.
Whoa!
We can't tell what this one is. It's just a tiny seedling. All right, so we've categorized these up to what we think that they are. So the first line over here is going to be our squash and zucchini. Then we have our tomatoes. Here we have our cucumbers. Here we have basil, and then 5 mystery plants, 2 of which are probably weeds, and 1 teeny tiny seedling that we don't know what it is. And then back here, we have our 3 probably pumpkins. We did plant watermelon and cantaloupe, but I've never grown watermelon or cantaloupe, and so I don't know what they look like. We also planted loofah, so I'm not really familiar what those seeds look like either. So now we know what we have. We're going to decide which is going to go in our front garden bed. This one over here that I just filled, and we will get this stuff planted later on tonight and figure out homes for the rest of it because the back bed is full already. So we'll see.